welcome to Adorn by Jennifer. I don't know if you're like me, but my day is crazy. So I'm gonna talk fast, but I have the coolest thing. I just can't even wait to share it with you. I'm gonna post links after this, so stay tuned, but you're gonna want this because it's one of my favorite things. And come the holidays, you might just wanna order this because it's the coolest thing ever. So I am doing a shout out to one of my favorite Etsy stores, and no, it's not Adorn by Jennifer. That is my favorite Etsy store, even though I'm phasing out of my Etsy and I have my own website, Adorn by Jennifer, for all of my fun adornments, my Christmas ornaments, my La La lashes and all the things. But this is another favorite website and Etsy page. And what I'm gonna show you is it's an embosser. And if you followed me for any time, I've shown you this before, but I'm gonna show you all the fun things. And I just got an order, so I'm gonna open my new order and show you all the fun things. But I'm gonna show you some of the embossers that I've had in the past. I've given these as Christmas gifts because I like to give my favorite things as Christmas gifts to people, but this is one that I've already had in the past. This is what it looks like. I have so many of them, I have to label them because I don't know what they are, and I have to kind of look in the crack and I can't tell what they are. So this one says JDS, which is my married monogram, and it says top because there's top orientation and bottom orientation. And so I'm going to show you that you can get a plain, cheap napkin, and back in the olden days for weddings, people used to monogram their napkins, but look at this little handy thing. You can just throw it in your monogram. I just wrinkled it, give it or monogram in it, and can you see I just monogram my napkin, and ooh la la, you've got a fancy little napkin with your plain simple cheapo napkin. You can do that, and you've got the fancy little impression on your napkin, so you can look like you've got $1 million, and all you got to do, you can do a whole stack in no time flat. You can give your little 2-year-old the little embosser, and they can have fun giving your little napkins a little juju. You can even do it with your Chipotle napkins. So there is a fun tip and trick. You can also, with that same lovely embosser, get, I think these are 2-inch, I can do the links later, 2-inch seals, foil, gold foil seals, and give it a good little squeeze, not too hard. And you've got this gorgeous foil seal. It's all given all the shines because I've got my little lamp here. But you've got this, you can use it on the back of a letter. You can do it on, I don't have them right now, but you can get foil stationery and just stick that little sticker, and it makes it look like you have custom stationery, and you don't have to pay very much money. So you can do that with the little stickers. Then you can also get stationery such as, let's see, well, I did it on the back of my envelope. Can you see I already had one done? So you can make your envelopes look like they're custom. You can do so many fun things with it. Or because it says top, I know that if I do it like this, it's going to show at the top of my card. This is just one piece of cardstock. And you can just do it like that, and it shows at the top of my card, so it looks like I have custom stationery made. So you can do that, and then you can use your envelope, and it looks like you have a matching set. Where did that go? So I've got a lot of things to show you. So like I said, I'm going really fast. Oop, this one isn't done. But I just showed you the envelope. So you can look like you have a matching card, and if your school colors are gold and purple, it looks like you have custom stationery if you're a principal or a teacher. So voila! So that's another thing. So all of this with your stationery. You don't have to be a school teacher to do it. But I like it because forevermore you have a custom tool to make all these things look like you have paid for custom stationery, and you can use this for the rest of your life. So I like to do it for my kids. And I actually had one of the rubber plates because we use these all the time. I thought, what is a better Christmas gift to give a kid instead of giving them another plastic toy, and I'm too practical, or a, you know, something that's going to end up in the trash can in a year. I gave my kids when they were young, like probably 3 and 5, a monogramming tool with their full name on it, you know, because I'm that mom. So for the rest of their life, literally their entire life, they can use this monogramming tool to monogram anything they jolly well want to do. So we've used it so much that one of the girls the rubber mat has fallen off, and this was a replacement. And so when you get it, it comes like they actually come like this. I'll show you in a minute because I've got a new one that I ordered. I'm going to open it up with you. But you click it in like this. It says top on one. And of course, I'm putting it in the bottom side. So you put the top on the top and it clicks in like that. And then you can do it like that. And then you stick it in and you punch it in. And then you have little custom stationery that this says Madeline. That's my daughter's name. And so for the rest of her life, she can make stationery that says her name on it. So it's a fun little thing, and I highly recommend it, and it's really cute and elegant. So I already had one that said Jennifer for the bottom, but I just ordered one. You can say it says Jennifer on the top because I truly love these so much. So I have not unboxed it. It comes with a nice little protective baggie for storage, but truth be told, ain't nobody got time for that. At least I don't, because I use mine so much, and it looks like when you get it, you'll be like, wait, I don't have my little stamp thing. Where is it? Well, look, it's hidden in there. So yes, I've gotten enough of these things that I know how it works. So you pull it out, you lift your pusher thing, you pull it out, and voila, there it is for safekeeping. And then on the top, it says bottom side and it says top side. So you want the top side, you gotta lift it. So y'all are seeing this for the first time with me. This is my upside. They are on sale right now, so you want to go get it. Okay, this is upside. I'm going to show you. I haven't even seen it yet. So I truly love this so much that I literally have the top mounting and the bottom mounting, because I got the bottom mounting, but I actually think it looks prettier for adults to have it from the top, because it looks like you've got, ooh, I pushed too hard and I got a line. Hopefully that's not the demarcation. I've never had any of them do that before. But do you see how it says Jennifer? I just got that line. I've never had any of them do that, so I'm going to try it a couple of times again, but maybe it's because it's brand new. But that says Jennifer, really scripty and elegant, and now it looks like I have custom stationery. You could do it on a big piece of paper. You can buy your own cardstock at Hobby Lobby or something, and then you've got this lovely little, you could even round the edges or do fancier paper, but voila. So that's another one. Okay, here's a secret. Nobody tell anybody. You cannot tell my husband, because this is his Christmas present. Okay, nobody tell. But this is his Christmas present, and honestly, I don't think he's going to be very excited about it, because this is probably a little bit of a girly gift. But I haven't opened it yet. But can you see what it says? It has our last name on it. And I got it because he's always asking me for stationery. And my stationery tends to be a little frou-frou, and I've honestly gotten to the point where I don't buy a lot of stationery anymore, because I always am using my embossers. And so, okay, I gotta figure out how to get this little ditty out of here. Come on, little guy. So I wanted it to look masculine. I wanted it to look handsome. I didn't want him to be embarrassed that it looked too girly, but I wanted it to also be something I can use, even though it's his Christmas present. So, takes a hot minute to get the little dude out of here. This one's harder for some reason. I think I got so confident that I could get it out that I jammed it. Oh, another tip is there is a little release that you can lock it and release it. Ooh, that just released it. Okay, top side, upside, and bottom side. Okay, you slide it in there till it clicks. You hear the click? Okay. I have a whole stack of these. Okay, this better be a top mount, because that's what I ordered. Don't push too hard, because you don't want the line of demarcation. Does that look handsome or what? So you might get a letter in the mail. If you know my husband, You might get a letter in the mail from him that looks like that someday. I think that turned out good. If you have a man in your life, you could have his name like that or your last name, but that's going to be some nice, handsome stationery. I'm very pleased with how that turned out. That's some very handsome stationery like that. And again, you can use this for the rest of your life. If you have a book or something and you want to put your name on it, you just pop that in the first page so people know it's your book. You can use it on a napkin if you missed me at the beginning. Here, let's try it on this napkin. Does that not look rich or what? I love it too, Katie. Isn't that sharp looking? So you could get any name, and you might have missed at the beginning, but you could get your kids' names on these. I did it for my girls. And oh, one other thing I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm getting so excited here. I'm starting to get wiggly. I'm like starting to get nervous and excited and all the things. Is this the girls? Madeline's name is a little long, but it does work. It's just, it kind of gets cut off. But I also ordered these heart seals. They're currently out of stock. But we might be able to find them in a different color or something. But if you line it up just right, I don't think I did because I just looked at the camera. But look how stinking cute that is. It's all shimmery in the lights, but then it's on this little heart, and the kids can use this to put on their folders at school, on a sticker, if they want to put that on the front of a card or in the card itself, and they can make their own stickers with their names on it. And you don't have to do this cutesy little font. I will also say that the owner of this Etsy shop knows me so well because I have bought so many things from him. I just ordered last week. His name is Surinder Singh. It's kind of a funny name. But if you just say Adorn by Jennifer or Jennifer DeWitt, or just say Jennifer, the girl that did the live, because he knows I'm going live with this, and say you want one like her kids or like hers or like her address or whatever. I'm not going to show you my address one because I want to show the world my address, but I'm going to link all of these, like I said, as soon as I can get off. I just have to do a couple of things. But he will show you examples, like some of the things that I've ordered. If you want to see this concepts of things that I've ordered a ton because I love them. And I have used these for at least 5 years and they're doing great. I've had one come off the rubber pallet because I've used them so much. Here's another thing that I would recommend. This is great, especially this time of year when kids are wearing snow gear to school and Lost and Found is going crazy. Here's another thing. It's really great if you have somebody in the nursing home or in a place. Yes, you will want the links. These links are amazing. And it's also free shipping when you get to a certain point. Great for holidays, and they ship fast, and he replies super fast. I'm choking myself up. I'm so excited. But this is a fabric stamp, and they have ones with owls and cute faces. Here's what I recommend. Okay, again, another frugal saving tip. Maybe not what he wants to hear, but this is another Jennifer tip. I just got my last name because then all the people in my family can use this. If you get specific kids' names and you get them all girl and boy and all the things, then you got to order stamps for everybody. If you just get the last name, then you know it's just the kids, then the whole family can use this. It also works great in nursing homes. I've heard of people stealing things in the nursing homes and things going missing. That's another place you can use these. It is machine washable friendly and it retains the stamp. We've used this for a couple of years now and I've heard great reviews from people who have bought it off my links too, but it works really great. It's one of those where it just comes through. We've used it in our lunch boxes as well. So, and I use it on the tags. We use it in our gloves for our snow gear and our hats and all the things. So that's another thing I'll have the link for. But here's what I want to show you. And I'm going to have to, oh, wait, no, I have another one. Oh, you don't want to see my Adorn by Jennifer one, but I was going to say that when you if you order something from Adorn by Jennifer, that's actually what I use. These seals are what I use with my Adorn by Jennifer. So if you work for a business or you have a business, Instead of ordering stationery for the business, I actually order my logo, Adorn by Jennifer. I'll just show you. I won't open it and waste your time. But I had my Adorn by Jennifer logo done with my address, and then I punch it on my seals and my stickers and my envelopes. And so instead of having custom stationery done, I have all of that with my logo on it. And he takes the digital PDF files and all that stuff, and he can make the stamps out of your logos as well. So that's just another hot tip. If you own a business, it's really handy because I know there's a lot of people that own businesses in the realm of people that I watch. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around and you're going to see the good and the bad and the ugly. And I am going to, bring it down. Now this is another Christmas gift that I have been wanting to order for years. And for some reason, I can't remember, but they were out or something happened and I couldn't get it last year. But this is for my husband. I told him he can't watch this reel because this is his Christmas present and I'm still experimenting with it, but I don't want to ruin a lot of his golf balls. But if you have a golfer in your world, I highly recommend that you get this because it's kind of cool and I'm still experimenting, like I said. Oh, here's another example. So I did this on a, hi babe, this is Jennifer, and I just did this on a fold up card. So it looks like I have custom stationery with my name on it, but it's just my impression. Now y'all are gonna know my secret, so it won't look so cool when you get a letter from me, but you're gonna just have to pretend that I paid $1 million for my cool stationery because this is my stationery like for the rest of my life, pretty much. So just pretend like I paid a lot of money and we'll just pretend together. So here's more examples of, or maybe I just did that one. Here's my Madeline's. And here's that cool DeWitt one you just disappeared. Okay. And I will say the harder you press, the more it disappears. And you can get top orientation or bottom orientation. This is bottom orientation where it's at the bottom, obviously, and this is top at the top. So you can just see the difference. And like I said, with Jennifer, I ordered top and bottom because I use it so much. I mean, truly, I use it for all kinds of things. So, okay, now I'm going to show you. He stepped out of the room. So, I'm letting you in on my secret. Oh, now you can see my ring light too. How about we turn this dude off? He's kind of obnoxious here. So excited. Now I've only done it once, so don't expect perfection because if you get this, you're gonna have to practice a little bit. And I recommend using cheap old golf balls, and we had some, but I have no idea where they are. So he's just gonna have to deal with it that I ruined I ruined a golf ball, but it's gonna be worth it. So it's a golf ball marker. It's a golf ball marker, and I got crazy hair going on. It's a golf ball marker, and look. It says DeWitt. So if he loses his golf ball, he'll know which golf ball. People can't steal his golf balls. So in the long run, I paid money for this, but it's going to save him money because nobody's going to be able to, they'll have a guilty conscience if they're using a DeWitt golf ball. Okay, so you choose the blank side, obviously, and getting so excited. I've literally waited like 2 years for this. Maybe I should do it back here so you can see. Okay, I'm getting nervous. You take the lid off. It's already pre-inked and you roll it. But I found that I rolled it too much. Just making sure my kids I don't need to leave for my kids. Okay, can you see me? I can see all the names and I don't know if you can see. And you roll it. So I noticed that if I rolled straight over and you put it on a hard surface so that you can kind of stabilize, you roll it straight over so all the name gets on it. Oh, this time it depressed a little bit more. Then you roll it back and then you roll it down. Woo, that time it depressed all the way. I don't know if that's right. Ooh, that was a miss. I think that was a bad one. I gotta practice again. Okay, let's practice again. I already messed up this one, so let's use a scissor practice guide. I don't think it's supposed to depress. That was a surprise to me. It didn't do that. It said softly, gently, so let's try that again. One time down, and then straight back, straight down. Ooh, that didn't work out very good either. Okay. Let's try a new, let's try it this way. That was better. Okay, I want to show you how I did it earlier because it did turn out, I just missed the bottom of the club. But it did turn out really good. I just missed, you see right here, I missed the bottom of the club. But it turned out really pretty. But I think I just would have to experiment. I would just practice. Like one time I got, that was my first time, I got a little too roly-poly. And that was like a second time. That one was pretty good. And that time was okay. The first time I just rolled too much. That time wasn't too bad. But you can see, okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm determined. Okay, we're gonna do roll over, roll back. Except for the top of the club. Got it pretty good except for the top of the club. Okay, I have one more ball. Let's pray I do it right this time because I ruined 3 golf balls. You won't tell him about that. If I go golfing with him someday in his dreams, maybe these are the balls I'll have to hit. We know they'll get lost, so. Okay, let's try this. A little harder than I thought, but I think once you get the hang of it, it will be pretty cool. I think I'm nervous because I'm on camera. I'm a little shaky. I think I'm a little shaky because I'm on camera, but it's really cool. Conceptually, it's very cool, and it comes with a refill of ink. So what I would recommend is if I'm not a huge golfer. My husband would like me to be, but every time I go out, I hit houses, and then I feel really guilty because I feel like I have to pay for windows if I break anybody's house, which I should. So I just don't golf. But I would say that if you had any like dunce balls or I don't even know if that's the right word, but like range balls or like balls that don't matter, I would just practice on those and just practice. I'll keep practicing on these because I've already messed them up, and then I'll get really good at it, and then I'll like tell me what to do, and I'll take care of all of them for him for his Christmas present. But it's a handy little tool. And again, all of these tools, once you get these tools, like you have them for life. And this comes with a whole entire package of refill ink. So it's kind of a fun novelty gift, especially for the people that have everything in your life and you don't know what to get them. It's just kind of a fun thing. And they have all these different designs. So check out my links. I will post them as soon as I can. Surinder Singh is the guy. Just message him, say Jennifer DeWitt, can you get something like this? Or she had something like this, but I'd like it a little different. He's so good to work with. And thanks for tuning in. If you're interested, this is, I think, Shades of Ivory. This is kind of cool because if it's too much for you, because I know some people don't like super crazy, this comes off, which is kind of fun. And you could always attach this to something else if you want, or you could clip it as an extender on the back of a necklace or something. You could do all kinds of things with this, but that makes it a little less dramatic. And then these are carved earrings that complement the necklace really well. So this is all, these are, I think they're called carved earrings. I posted them today. And this is for sale. This is really fun. It has so many different interesting facets on it. This one's my favorite in the middle. It has so much personality when you look at it, and it's very lightweight. These are for sale. These are stretchy, super fun, super easy if you don't like clasps, but they have a ton of marbling in them. And these are really cool. They're kind of like faux Navajo pearls, but they're golden tint. And then this strand is nice because it's slightly different, so they complement each other really well. But I just love that you don't have to mess with clasps, and you can put them on really easy. So anyway, and this has an extender, so you can wear it, you know, you can wear it up tight if you want. I didn't feel like anything tight because this is one of those days where I have stretchy pants on. You know, when you know, stretchy pants, they're camo pants, and just feeling like a camo pants kind of day. In fact, I bought 2 pair of camo pants. So if you see me wearing camo pants basically every day, don't worry, it's not the same pair. I wash them every other day because I can wear the other pants. But they're from Walmart. They were like 16 bucks. I get compliments like 20,000 times every day I wear them, and they're just from Walmart. They were $16.95, I think. And I used iron-on hem tape to hem them up because they're really long. So I highly recommend that. And the sweater's from Amazon. So it has fun little ruffle details. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like little ruffle details and ruffles on the sleeves. So I like getting the inexpensive clothes because then you can spend more on adornments. And these, they're on sale. So anywho, I gotta go get kids. So have a good one. Ta-ta. Bye.